just run away now.
Hey dudes, hey gamers, welcome back. Beloved channel members that don't show up in Streamlabs, so now I need to go open up a window dedicated just to YouTube and sign in so that I can see you guys. Hey guys. Glad that the members only features are still in beta after 5 years. There it is, that took a while. There's chat. Hey guys. Yeah, it was back in, was it 2017 or 2018? It was either 2017 or 2018 that YouTube started rolling out the concept of members only content. Back then it was called sponsors. Let's see. Yeah, it was it was 2018. In 2018, YouTube started rolling out something called sponsorships. And then by the end of the year, that turned into memberships. And by 2019, they rolled it out for, I think, everybody. 2018, they were just choosing select channels for it to work with. And now they've obviously got it available for anyone that has channel monetization enabled. So that means it's been from 3 to 4 years or something that YouTube channel memberships have existed. And YouTube still claims that they're in beta and that there are features missing that are being worked on. How many employees does YouTube have? 2? Susan and her cuck husband, is that it? Are those the only 2 running YouTube? Doesn't matter. We won't be here much longer. Eventually the grand reset will loop up in on itself and we'll all die and our children will be resurrected in the form of like a ethereal matter that recollects over the course of the next million years to recreate humanity. So don't worry about it. There we go. Remember this game? So, Trials Rising has not closed since I last streamed it. Xbox has kept this game suspended since I last streamed it, and it had already done that from the first time I played it, which means that since the very first time that I opened Trials Rising, Xbox never once closed this game. They just kept it like running in the background this whole time. I don't know how it's capable of doing that, but that's kind of cool. It's just unnecessary. Like, it's fine. They can close the game. It saves. Oh, man, it's been so long since I played. Now I gotta remember what I was doing. Well, I mean, I left myself in a good spot, though, right? Like, I set myself up so that when I came back, I'd be doing a whole new wave of tracks. So I guess that's all we're doing. So there's no better way to start than going to the tutorials. Hang on, I didn't take my pill, of course. I guess I also haven't enabled live chat, so I might as well do that on my end. It's actually crazy that I probably went like 6 months without even realizing that I have to switch to live chat on my end. Who knows how many messages I might have missed in 6 months of streaming. I'm not expecting a big outcome tonight. I'm just playing Trials because I feel like playing it. Doesn't really matter if there's one person watching or not. All right. So where did we leave off? Well, we've got our B contract for bunny hop, so let's go do that. We can finish the grade B tutorial in 30 seconds. Here's a good warm-up. My brother's going to be coming home tonight at some point, which means I assume at some point I'm going to have to pause the stream and go talk with him for a little bit. But other than that, it's just going to be me and Trials for the night. There it is.
Now you're getting the skills to clear the larger gaps, and this bee shows you know what you're doing.
Yeah. You hear that? I know what I'm doing, apparently. I don't remember my rider looking this dumb. But whatever. Well, he won't look dumb for long. We'll start doing contracts and get some new gear. We just got some new gloves. Grade C tutorial, no more than 4 faults.
When you start writing more difficult, fine. I try to help and nobody appreciates my efforts.
It's okay, Shady. I appreciate what you do.
Well done. You made it to a C grade. It won't be long before you're improving again.
Yeah. Members only streams don't appear on the homepage. Yeah, it's all kinds of borked, man. Like I said, YouTube channel memberships have been in beta for 4 years and YouTube still can't figure out how to make them work functionally for, you know, members. The ones paying for the memberships. It's ridiculous. The only way you guys can view members only content is either through community posts or by clicking on the live streams playlist, because members only content shows up in playlists and it's a public playlist. So if you go to the playlist, it's set to show up at the top by default. And then yeah, obviously just community posts. You're not going to know about community posts if you don't have a notification on, and if for some reason you don't get a notification, then I guess you're not watching the stream, because how would you know that it exists? Just because YouTube failed to send a notification out.
Mastering the bunny hop is very important. However, there will be situations where one isn't enough. At times, you'll need to string a series of bunny hops together to maintain your speed and clear a larger gap. This technique is known as consecutive bunny hops. As this technique is about maintaining your speed while performing bunny hops, I'll assume you've already obtained a high grade on the bunny hops lesson. If not, I'd strongly suggest you attempt that again and only come back here once you've achieved a B grade or higher.
Nah, I'm good.
To start this lesson, we'll perform a bunny hop as we've covered before and focus on the second gap. The key to this technique is to use your bike's rotation and the force from landing to create the load on the rear suspension. Sit back on the bike and land with your front wheel slightly earlier. Doing this will put the maximum load on the rear suspension, and when you hit that point, shift your body weight forward and perform another bunny hop. Lastly, remember that this technique is about the bunny hop and the next landing, so plan ahead and know how you want to land before taking off. As you progress through the grades, the technique is the same, but you'll have to slightly adjust your landings and link a number of jumps together. It won't be easy, but if you remember what we've covered and practice, I know you can do it. Now, show me what you've got.
Very good. What's on today's cereal menu? So I stayed up stupid late last night. And by stupid, I mean I'm calling myself stupid for being stupid and staying up late in the first place. So I stayed up stupid late last night. I think I went to bed at maybe like 7 or something. Like, you know, this morning, 7 this morning. So obviously I slept in late, even though I really didn't want to, which meant I woke up at I think like 4 or something. And when I wake up that late, I choose not to have cereal. I just feel like I shouldn't be allowed cereal if I wake up that late. So I just went straight to lunch and had a microwave meal. So, no cereal for me today. Yes, hello Leo, I see you as well. Thank you to all my lovely members that showed up. Oh, my brother's calling me. Hang on, that's important.
Oh, y'all still here? Wanna get close to the baller of the year? Don't move, baby, let me holler in your ear. Don't puppy dog me, I don't bother with the tears. Knack for this without the practice is how I'm acting. This is back when I used to backflip the mattress. Now I got a stack, I flip what's under the mattress. And I look good doing it, I was the captain. I hope they believe in universal attraction. All that one with the star stuff, action, reaction. Cause mate, let me tell you, this is only a fraction. I guess I was blessed with a different connection. Now please don't be overwhelmed by who you in the presence of. Tell everybody that you kinda met the essence of something wonderful you couldn't see. I guess they didn't know that they was dealing with a me. Go ahead, you a cold piece. Go ahead, you a cold piece. Yeah, who you supposed to be? Cause obviously you don't know you're dealing with a me. Go ahead, you a cold piece. Go ahead, you a cold piece. Yeah, cool as a moose. Somebody messed up and they let the fool loose. Go ahead, you a cold piece. You a cold piece. I know just how you feel, like a pocket full of fresh press, $100 bills. Go ahead, you a cold piece. Go ahead, you a cold piece.
Okay. Brother Bass cameo? I don't know. He's shown up enough times, but he never wants to come on stream. He's shy, I guess. He's coming home tonight. He just wanted to make sure that he has food. So I had to check his freezer and see what he actually had. I don't know why I'm trying to get the A rank right now. I guess I'm just showing off the level. Because these last obstacles are actually kind of tricky. Trying to tie these jumps together. Because it really is about like maintaining momentum. So if you slow down at all, it's detrimental. Yeah, I'm really struggling on this one just because of that third. That third jump. I'm losing all my speed. Is he bringing a tree home? You know, sometimes I'm worried that one day he will. Wow, I'm really struggling with this one. This one's actually kind of hard, stringing these last couple jumps together. There we go. That one was really all about the landing on the 4th platform. If you didn't land that one like just perfectly, then yeah, you're kind of screwing yourself. It's weird because the technique that they're teaching is to land front wheel first on the platform, but I feel like when a platform is that steep, you're better off landing back wheel first. Depending on how you land, it can be totally fine. Doing front wheel, I'm pretty sure I just did front wheel, but back wheel can also work. Alright, well anyways, let's get our bare minimum and then get out of here.
Consecutive bunny hops aren't easy, so good work on the D, but I think you can do better.
Very good, we got our D rank. Leo, did you just retract like a monthly message, like an anniversary message? I don't know what YouTube calls them, but using your 12-month message to send something that you retract, that's a power move. Yeah, congrats on 12 months. I genuinely can't believe it's been a year and like my member count hasn't gone up or down. Actually, it has gone down a little bit, but it's basically the exact same as it was a year ago, which was, that was not what I was intending. That wasn't the point of the memberships. I opened up channel memberships and a year went by and nothing happened. I don't understand how. How am I this bad at content creation, marketing, promotion? I just sit here and just assume that magically something's gonna happen, but I don't ever put in any effort, so... Pretty lame. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let me go... Hang on, I'm confused. Why are you here? Oh, this is the new Stadium Finals, that's why. Okay, let's go do a skill game to unleash Fox quick. Joe, congrats on your 12 months as well. I'm just thinking, like, what even... When did I open channel memberships and why? Because that was after I'd been streaming. I can't remember. Does that mean it's been a year since... What the heck was the first thing I streamed? Why did I open channel? I can't believe my memory is this bad. I genuinely don't remember, like, what was the catalyst for me opening channel memberships. Because it would have happened after I was already having copyright problems. What the heck was happening on my channel when I opened channel memberships? I think I'd already released Predator. Did I make a video announcing channel memberships? Was it just so I could live stream? Man, I hate that I feel like I already suffer from dementia. I'm 25 years old. Why do I just forget things so frequently? Like important, relevant information, I just forget all the time. Sister Location was my first member stream? Okay. See, I wanted to say that, but I was hesitant to say that. Okay. So maybe Sister Location really was my first members only stream. Interesting. If I go to my channel, when did I stream Sister Location the second time? Like, what was the difference between those two streams? Oh, whoops, that's the Pokemon live streams playlist. That's not what I'm looking for. Let me just open my own stream quick. There it is. So when was this? June 8th. Yeah, that's what I thought this was June. That's a pretty big difference then, isn't it? That's a pretty big difference between the two times I streamed Sister Location. If I streamed Sister Location and it was my first members only stream, but the 12 months are coming through at the beginning of May, that's a whole month between Sister Location streams. Is that true? Was there really a month between me streaming Sister Location? Weird. Okay, I don't know. I'm having a hard time remembering life. Touchdown. Here's a new skill game. Oh, wait a minute. What am I? You guys, oh, come on. Nobody's gonna call out the fact that my chat is on the stream, but, like, not there. Come on. I didn't even notice that. Can't believe that was just there the whole time. Okay, here's a new skill game where we have to outrun a monster truck. I think this is a really cool idea for a skill game, but I think that they did a kind of a bad job with it. Especially considering you can glitch out the monster truck and then not have to deal with it at all, and then you just play through the track normally. I don't remember how to do it, but I know you can do it. Yeah, you are a recent member, aren't you? Bibois. Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe YouTube's like offset. Maybe it really hasn't actually been 12 months. Maybe like you're set. Like maybe this notification is you guys are celebrating your 12th, what will be your 12th month, but technically it won't have been 12 months until the end of this month. That would make way more sense to me personally. That would line up with what I'm remembering a lot better. Okay, let's do all these new tracks. Starting with Ski or Don't. Going up to Alaska for this one. Are we? Oh, never mind. Apparently this is still Canada. Let's just be northern BC. Or, hang on, what's north of BC again? Is that... I can't remember the names of the territories. There's only 3 of them, right? I'll never forget none of it, just because it's such a dumb name. Apologies to all my Native Americans watching, but I don't. None of it's a silly name. I can't remember the other 2 places. One is called the Yukon Territories, right? I don't know. Yeah, you've paid for 12 months, but it hasn't been 12 months yet. Right, that makes more sense. Can't believe I've stolen a year's worth of money from each of you guys. And now I'm delivering less members-only content than ever because I'm just doing public streams now. Making the members-only streams a little redundant. Oh, is that close to a platinum? I'm surprised that wasn't a platinum. Okay, we got a Ubisoft contract. Finish under 170 seconds, do 10 backflips, and do 2 front flips. Getting flippy with it. Bathtub stream. That's so weird and creepy. I can't believe there's people doing bathtub streams. And by people, I mean like VTubers. It's surprisingly less creepy if it's just like an actual like sexual thing. And you're just recording yourself streaming like on camera. Somehow that's like less creepy to me. Okay, I guess I shouldn't worry too much about time. They're giving me lots of time to do this, so I'm just gonna slowly make my way through the track and cheese all the backflips out that I can. I could probably just grind backflips right here. This is pretty easy. I don't know how many more opportunities there are for backflips, but that's an easy... This is an easy way to just get some in. There we go. Oops. I had a sick I had a sick idea in the shower for a remix of Wadame's Lullaby from Project Royale. Like a bootleg. I kind of want to do it, but not enough to actually re-download everything. It's not, I wish it was as easy as just, oh, let me just re-download Ableton. There, that's done. No, dude, I've got to spend literal days re-downloading all of my sample packs and VSTs. Wow, I can't believe we're doing this track a third time for Fox. 6 backflips, finish under 350 seconds. Okay, that's easier than the last contract. It's just a light version of the last contract. I just triggered the squirrel switch. I don't actually know where the squirrel is in this level. Can't remember. I didn't even mean to trigger it. I just ended up rolling backwards, trying to recover. Oh, there it is. Squirrel's riding the ski lift. I'll try to remember that for when we inevitably go through all of these tracks a second time, or a fifth time, however many times I'm replaying some of these tracks, and go out and find all the squirrels. Dude, look at all the time they give you for this contract. What a joke. I still have 5 minutes to beat the level. I'm at the end, bro. What a dumb contract. It's even the point. What's re-downloadable without buying? Well, there are a couple websites that are really good about re-downloading and repurchasing or re-downloading samples and stuff. Namely Splice, because everything's synced to like an account in the cloud. So that's not a problem. I can re-download all my Splice samples. It'll just take a really long time. It'll take like a full day to re-download all my Splice samples. And then I would have to dedicate a second day to re-downloading all of my stuff from CR2 and Producer Loops. But half of the stuff I've bought on Producer Loops is gone now because of copyright reasons, so I can never re-download those sample packs, including the Jungle Warfare sample pack. I'm gonna have to torrent that one. There's no way to get that legally anymore. That's just gone now, so I'm gonna have to torrent that one. That one's like a piece of history. I need that sample pack back. And then VSTs themselves, I'm gonna have to crack Camel Crusher because Apple has discontinued that one. Or no, Apple bought it and now it's a Logic sample pack, so they've discontinued it for Windows users, so I can't get Camel Crusher legally anymore. I'll have to crack that one. But I should be able to get my Ozone stuff back. And Wider was free anyways, same with Ulean. And Free Clip, obviously, it's in the name. And Snapshot, that was free. Cymatics, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see. I hope that Cymatics has some kind of account system for both their sample packs and their VSTs, because I genuinely don't know on that one. But yeah, but basically I'm more upset about the samples I can't get back. All the samples I've actually just lost, and then all the music I've lost. That I can't get back. That's just gone. I mean, you know, again, unless I can actually get the hard drive recovered at some point. As far as music production goes, there's not a whole lot in the way of me getting back to it right now. It's literally just a time thing. It's the fact that I've got to dedicate a couple days to setting myself back up, and that's just exhausting. I don't like spending days doing anything. So I'm just dreading doing that. Call it laziness if you want, but I'm gonna call it demotivation. Because I already, I mean, I think channel members know this by now, but I already generally feel demotivated to work on music. because working on music is exhausting. I don't actually like doing it that much. Would I rather re-download that or take chances on the hard drive recovery? Yeah, that's the thing I don't know about, because if it turns out I get my tax return sooner than later, maybe that'll end up being a lot of money. Maybe that'll cover the hard drive recovery. And then, you know, who knows, maybe in a couple weeks I'll actually be up and running again anyways. And then, yeah, the only thing I've got to re-download is Ableton. That's easy. So it would certainly be way easier to just wait. But like if it's June and I still don't have a hard drive, then at that point I've really got no choice. I've got to just get going again. And I'll just have to start re-downloading stuff. Okay, what does this guy want me to do? Don't release gas, beat Golden Nugget, and get no more than 3 faults. I have to get a gold medal without releasing gas. Uh-oh. That's a fault. That's a fault. That's a fault. That's a fault. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, we're dead. Why am I hearing a cow right now? Oh, there he is. I see him. He's back there. Man, where's Waldo for a minute there, trying to find the cow? There we go. Easy peasy. And Fox wants me to do this track. 5 front flips under 130 seconds. Isn't that supposed to play a sound effect when I complete a front flip? I don't know why I'm remembering that. Okay, well, 5 front flips was stupid easy. Oh. Don't know why I'm struggling with that. So what the heck am I streaming on Monday? Also, why did no one watch my Pokemon Snap streams? I'm really confused about that one. Maybe people like, it would make sense maybe if people are just already exhausted of me, because I did like a full week of streams. So obviously whatever the last thing I stream that week is, it's gonna have the least amount of views. But it almost feels like specifically Pokemon Snap really got crushed. Like maybe it wasn't showing up in people's subscriptions or notifications or something, or maybe it's just because it's an old game. But yeah, for some reason that got nothing. No one was watching that. I mean, I was having a ton of fun, so it doesn't really matter anyways, but I don't know, it's just always weird trying to figure out if it's me doing something wrong, if it's something I can change or improve upon, or if it's YouTube messing up, or if it's inevitable, right? If it's inevitable, or if it's YouTube messing up, then there's nothing I can do. But how am I supposed to know that this isn't something that I actually have within my power to improve upon and change as a content creator? I don't get enough feedback to know whether it's me or not, you know? And just naturally, as a content creator, I want to be putting out the best content I can. So if there's something I can be doing better, I'd like to do it. But as it stands, YouTube just does not make it easy enough to tell what's going on. This is a cool track. I like this one a lot. Just climbing up some decrepit Aztec temple. Well, people better get used to the old games. I like playing old games. Old games are more interesting to me than new games. I feel like old games are better to stream in general just because I know they're going to be good because there's been years of reception already. Meanwhile, new games are always a gamble, and half the time I end up leaving new games disappointed. I'm so sick of playing new games and they're just like, they're fine, whatever. Meanwhile, we've got tried and true classics already that I haven't played, so I'd much rather do those in general. I think I'm going to play Dance of Fire and Ice, though, just because that seems to be relevant. All Alive seems to be really focused on rhythm games right now, between all of the JP members playing Taiko no Tatsujin and the EM members playing Dance of Fire and Ice, EN and ID. So, might as well keep up with that trend, I guess, since I am legitimately interested in playing Dance of Fire and Ice. We did talk about that already, so I assume that's coming on Monday. I'll check that out finally. But I did just randomly remember today that I was going to stream Senran Kagura. I just forgot about it because I wrote it down on that list that's now gone. That had like a list of all the games I was planning on streaming. Obviously that list is gone now, so I've forgotten everything that was on that list. But I remember Senran Kagura was on there because I really wanted to play First Renewal. Is that it for our temple, or are we going back in again? No, we're good. You get a Lego update? I assume you mean Lego Star Wars. You started playing yourself, just rushing through the story before going back to free play. Yeah, it feels like that's the best way to do it. It feels like that game, like obviously they don't tell you how to play, you can play however you want, but in my experience it really seems like you're better off just running through the story, unlocking all of the story characters across like every movie, and then backtracking and exploring hub worlds and free play levels and stuff. But yeah, I haven't played the game at all recently. I honestly, I've just been playing Pokemon. I just always keep falling back to Pokemon. Like I said, I've become literally obsessed with it. I can't play any game that isn't Pokemon for more than like a week before I get bored of it and I just want to play Pokemon again. So that's all I've been doing. And obviously I've also just been watching other people play games. I really can't I don't think you guys realize just how much video games has completely like interjected and transformed my life in the last year. Like compared to how much I used to engage with video games, which was like a reasonable amount. I'm now like video games are like my life right now. And I kind of blame Hololive, honestly. I think Hololive's kind of what did it. Just becoming obsessed with a cabal of streamers that, you know, stream games every day. I think that kind of is what did it. That was the catalyst. So I just watch Let's Players and play games all day, assuming I'm not streaming myself playing games. And my game of choice always seems to be Pokemon. That being said, I have been playing Sleeping Dogs lately because I decided I didn't want to stream that one. I decided that any game that requires like 50 or 60 hours of side quests probably isn't going to make a great stream, and that's Sleeping Dogs. So I've decided I'm playing Sleeping Dogs on my own. And I'm having a ton of fun with it. I love Sleeping Dogs a lot. I already knew I would like it because I watched Jerma play it years ago, and then I watched Dashi play it years ago, and now I'm watching Berlizzi play it, and I'm just like, man, I want to play Sleeping Dogs. So I'm playing Sleeping Dogs now. I'm having a good time. But yeah, I wouldn't want to stream that one because it really is just me playing random side quests and dying over and over because I'm bad at video games. I'm not bad at every video game, but I'm bad at like anytime there's a game that requires you to like have a really solid understanding of like a lot of different controls. Yeah, no, there's no way. I always struggle with those games because I just ignore half the mechanics in the game. And because I'm not utilizing the full variety of the game's mechanics to their fullest extent, I struggle as a result, right? So a game with too many mechanics is not for me. Sleeping Dogs in general doesn't have too many mechanics, but the combat system is far more complicated than I would like. And so when it comes to combat in Sleeping Dogs, I am struggling. I am constantly feeling like I'm underleveled or I'm underpowered, and that's not the case. It's just that I'm not remembering my full moveset. There's all these like combos and stuff that I have to remember, and I can't do it. It's the exact reason I can't play fighting games. It's just way too many combos and mechanics going on that I can't mentally keep track of and remember to utilize correctly. It's literally just overwhelming. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going back to Lego Star Wars. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. It's not like I wasn't enjoying it. I was having a good time, so I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm literally playing a video game that I'm enjoying playing, and then my brain is just like, okay, I've had enough. I want to play Pokemon again. ADHD brain. Is that ADHD? Do I even have that right? What's the difference between ADD and ADHD again? I can't even remember. I don't think I have either of them, but I know I was diagnosed with ADD as a kid. But, like, I also know that's one of the most common misdiagnoses ever for kids, so I don't personally believe it. I don't think I have ADD, but I also don't know what it is. I think I'm right. I think I'm right, though. I think it's just when you just get bored of things really quickly. I don't know if that's necessarily me. I feel like that's a character trait I have, but I don't think I have ADD. Spend 15 seconds inverted, no more than 10 faults. This is a good opportunity to just grind for this challenge. Oh, never mind, I'm on fire. That's not gonna work. There we go. The song's a banger. There was one very brief period in my life where I actually was into metal music. It was before I got into electronic music because I was trying to figure out what music I like. Because other kids in my class listened to music and I didn't. So one day I just went on iTunes and just bought everything that was like charting at the moment on like their like top 40 charts. I just bought literally everything in an attempt to like be cool and have modern music and claim that I like these artists. And so among the songs that I downloaded, there was an album from Volbeat that was just released, and so I bought that, and that ended up being my favorite from the collection of music that I downloaded. I ended up going back to that one the most. So I claimed to be a fan of Volbeat when I was like 13. And yes, Volbeat is also a Pokemon. But there's a metal band called Volbeat, and so I listened to that album several times. But obviously once I found electronic music, I just literally never went back. I had no reason to. I realized that like anything else pales in comparison to dubstep. And then I just spent the rest of my childhood years as the stupid teenager that listens to dubstep and doesn't talk with anyone. This incline is actually kind of difficult. They made it very tall. You have to actually have you can't just full gas the whole way. You have to have some level of throttle control to actually make it to the top safely. Let's see, I guess that's it for Fox and Red Links. Okay, let's go here and start opening gear crates and check out all of our new loot. Crunchy wubs scrambled my brain. Dude, I don't know, dubstep legitimately changed who I was as a person. I felt like I had like a new life opened up for me when I found dubstep. It was like a monumentous occasion, lying in bed and finding UKF on my phone one night, and hearing Flux Pavilion for the first time, and just having like my third eye open. Accessories, we got another Ninja Star. Thank you for giving me repeats. Motocross bolts. Nice polo shirt. And new Fox jersey. I don't know, I can't remember where I got this from, but sure, let's put on the motocross bolts. I kind of like how those look. Sure, we'll throw on the University of Trials gloves. We got our Red Links pants. Oh, and then these are the Ubisoft pants. Actually, those kind of go with the shirt, don't they? No. Screw them. I don't like Ubisoft. I just don't like Ubisoft, so I'm not going to wear their stupid clothes. Simple as that. What about the bikes? What do we got? Got new exhaust for the Mantis. Nope, never mind. Duplicate of what we already have. How about the rims? Right, the landmine rim. That's actually kind of a cool idea. Some of the, honestly, the best custom like things in this game are probably like the bike rims and some of the bike parts. They're just really interesting and cool. Let's throw the landmine rim on the front here to go with the camo tire. There we go. I like this bike and just how much of a mess it is. No, leave it like that. Squid got new exhaust. Nope, duplicate of the same one we've already got 2 of. Okay, let's unleash KTM and Red Bull. We'll do the Highland Finals with the Rhino apparently. Come in first place here. We got to beat Top K9. Also, I started playing Minecraft last night for the first time in a very long time. I think I've talked about this on stream before, but when it comes to Minecraft, it's one of those games where I get the urge to play it once or twice a year, maybe, and I'll play it for potentially a week straight, and then I go back to like being exhausted of it, and I never want to see it or think about it ever again. And then, you know, X amount of months passes. And then I'm like, I'm going to play Minecraft. So I guess it was just time for that to loop back around again. I can't remember the last time I played Minecraft or watched anyone play it. It's been a very long time. Hololive genuinely exhausted me on Minecraft. So it's been, like, I feel like this is the longest I've gone without playing Minecraft. But anyways, I realized that Minecraft comes with Xbox Game Pass. So I was like, oh, okay, let's try it out. So I opened it last night, and holy cow! Console Minecraft is totally different from PC Minecraft. I don't know why it's so drastically different. Like, it's not even just like it controls different. Like, mechanically, it is a whole different way to play the game. It's crazy the amount of things that are in the game that aren't on PC, and then the amount of things that aren't in the game that are on PC. It's so weird. I don't know why there's such a massive discrepancy. But easily my least favorite thing is that you can't pause the game. Pausing doesn't exist on console Minecraft. I have no idea how that makes sense. I don't know why they think that's a cool feature. But yeah, there's no pausing in the console Minecraft. I looked online and apparently there's like a thread on the Minecraft help forums that's 5 years old that brought this issue up, and it still has people replying in it and commenting it in 2022 being like, so how about that pause feature? One of the highest selling grossing games of all time can't add a pause feature to their game. It's very strange. So anytime I want to pause the game, I have to back out to the Xbox main menu. It's made from an entirely different code? Interesting. One thing I really like about console Minecraft is that it doesn't lag. PC Minecraft has always lagged for me, and I don't know why. Like, it's not like I've got a bad computer. I try so hard to try to optimize the settings, but like, there always just seems to be lag on PC. It's like, why? Why is this like so poorly optimized? But on console, it runs very smoothly, right? So in that sense, I really enjoyed it. Also, like, you have to use the D-pad for all of the menuing in-game. You gotta save the stick for movement, which is weird because on PC, you can use the stick for everything. It's like, no problem. So strange. It was a very strange experience. I didn't dislike it, though. Like, I don't think it's better or worse than PC Minecraft, because like I said, it has its ups and its downs. In general, I think I like the PC experience better, but... Okay, now we gotta do... Right, here she is. We gotta do each of the Siberian heats without releasing gas, probably, or whatever she wants. Get first place, don't release gas, spend 3 seconds inverted. You got it. Java, Minecraft, and Bedrock version. Right. Yeah, I don't know which one's which. I can never remember which one's Java and which one's Bedrock. Oh, Bedrock's console, Java's computer. Okay. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to remember that, but... Whoops. That was not how I intended on going down in this level. I don't know how much longer I'm going to play it. I thought about streaming it, and then I thought, you know what? I'm not going to enjoy streaming this game. Minecraft, I don't think I want to stream, at least not right now. Not on console. I feel like I was struggling a lot with trying to figure out how console version works, and I just kept dying because I suck at Minecraft. I'm not actually having that good of a time. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep playing, but yeah, that's Minecraft. You play for a little bit, and then you die, and you lose everything, and then you close the game. To me, that's Minecraft. It always sounds funner in your head. But that's one of those games that I would like to stream someday, just so I can have Minecraft experts in chat telling me how to play, so I can quit dying all the time. No lean, no more than 3 faults. The most fun I ever had with Minecraft was back when it first came on the Xbox 360, because that was my first time ever playing the game. And I had a ton of fun back then. I played that game for months straight. So I don't know what happened since then, but apparently Minecraft used to be really fun to me. Back in, who knows when that was, 2012 or 13. Maybe even older than that. I'm not really sure how old Minecraft is, or when it came to Xbox, but... It's crazy. I spent a little bit watching. Wait a minute, hang on. What's the contract? Oh, don't release gas and wheelie 25 meters. I didn't even pay attention. I watched some videos talking about Poppy Playtime and the situation behind it, what's been going on, who they are, the controversies and stuff. And yeah, I'm like looking at the game in a totally different light now. And I think what's happened is like it, and I mean like this is just my personal deduction given everything that I've read and seen about the game. I think what's happened is that Poppy Playtime was, yes, like an indie game developed by just like a couple people as like a passion project, kind of like, hey, yeah, we want to make our own thing. But it blew up so much that I think they had no choice but to become a business instead of just like some friends working on a game and hiring random people on Fiverr. And I think at some point they must have made the wonderful business decision to hire I don't know what the position is, but like business advisors. Like it is a natural step for expanding your business to hire advisors, PR managers, stuff like that, to help like do the businessy stuff that you didn't want to do or you probably aren't educated enough to do. And I feel like a lot of the decisions that have happened with that game since launch feel very much motivated by someone that would be just looking from a pure like money standpoint. And I feel like that's probably not the actual team behind the game. That sounds like that's someone else making decisions that was hired along with people that'll handle merchandising and people that are doing public relations and the people that probably got Poppy Playtime to be licensed to have a movie made off of it, like there's a whole like actual team now behind Poppy Playtime that are business executives that don't actually know gaming or anything. And I feel like a lot of the weird decisions, and especially like money hungry decisions, seem to be probably coming from them. I assume the like statement that they recently made on their Twitter account was written by some PR manager. The way it's written is very kind of shady and avoiding the questions and that kind of thing. We take no responsibility for anything, but also we apologize at the same time. One of those really stupid statements. So, yeah, Poppy Playtime's officially not even an indie game at this point. And it runs like it and it feels like it. And I watched some gameplay of the new game as well, or the new chapter for the game. And it's just a surprise, surprise! It's a buggy, broken mess, just like every other big title nowadays. The original chapter 1 of Poppy Playtime that I streamed on the channel, one of the reasons I liked it so much was because I didn't run into any bugs. Aside from like the game actually failing to load the first time I launched. But after that, like, yeah, no, it was great. It was a surprisingly well-polished game. It was really clean. It was very clear what it wanted to be, etc., etc. I said all this on stream already back when I played the game. But yeah, Chapter 2, completely a bug-ridden mess, despite having 6 months to work on the game. And it's not like they're making a whole game in 6 months. They were making a chapter for a game that already exists, as in, you know, they just have to develop more content for an existing framework of a game. So really disappointing, and also not surprising if you recognize that actually this is no longer a passion indie project. This is now a business creating a product, and they don't care anymore. So there goes that. That was short-lived. The reign of Poppy Playtime. Steam reviews are just all over the place for the game. There goes that. My opinion on indie horror gaming is as bad as ever. I actually had hope for Poppy Playtime to be an exception. Maybe one day I will find an indie horror franchise I legitimately enjoy through and through. Because even Five Nights at Freddy's, as much as I've been enjoying it, even I have to admit that half the games in that series are kind of trash. You wonder if FNAF Security Breach has gotten any better? It hasn't. I don't know, Leo, if you were there when I did the... Is it Xbox? No. What the heck did I call that stream? Wait, what did I call the stream? Hang on, I'm curious now. It was, Patch Notes, that's what it is. I didn't make it very clear in the title or thumbnail, but Patch Notes is technically FNAF Security Breach Part 8. You were there? Yeah, no, that's the only update they've had. I mean, the only major update. I told you, dude, that they don't care anymore. They're done with the game. They have abandoned trying to fix Security Breach. They've moved on to DLC. The only update that has been out since that stream was an update to reduce the file size. The game has finally gone down from 80 gigabytes to 60 gigabytes. Big whoop. That's it. That's all they've done since that stream. At this point, they're just focused on making DLC, which is... I can't even begin to describe how frustrating that is to me. Just releasing a broken product, addressing maybe like 20% of the bugs, and then just moving on to DLC to make more money. It's so maddening, dude. I can't. I'm so done with that game. I'm not going to be buying the DLC. You're never going to see that game on stream again. I've uninstalled it. I'm not reinstalling it. I'm not playing, well, I'm not playing Security Breach again, but I'm probably not going to play the other game they made either. I can't remember what it's called. Help Wanted, that's it. It's the VR one, but it's not only in VR. You can play it in desktop mode. So there's another FNAF game developed by them called Help Wanted. I don't think I want to play that either. If it's made by the same team, and it was made even earlier than this one was, it's probably even worse. I'm probably going to hate that one. It's probably just going to be just as bug-ridden, and I might have more qualms with the game design and gameplay decisions and stuff. Same kind of stuff I had with Security Breach, so there's no point. I hate those guys. I'm done with Steel Wool. Garbage devs. I was willing to give them a chance to redeem themselves, and they just didn't. They just went months without saying anything. They addressed some of the bugs, didn't admit fault for anything, and now they're just moving on to DLC. So annoying. So annoying. And MatPat also did a video on his channel where he was talking about how game theory has so much influence in the indie game scene that he feels like there are game theory videos that have influenced the development of indie games that he himself has covered and their stories. And he suspected that Security Breach was one of those games because the story in Security Breach just made no sense. I mean, you know, we were playing through the game trying to figure out what was going on, and it's just so cryptic and weird, even for FNAF. And Matt's theory is that the story for Security Breach was changed after Game Theory did videos talking about the story, because they didn't want to deliver a story that had already been guessed. And then he certainly brought up other games other than Security Breach, like Hello Neighbor, which I've never played about or cared about. Very clearly suffered from that same issue where they were just interested in getting MatPat to do lore videos on them. And then anytime MatPat correctly guessed where the story was going in Hello Neighbor devs literally just rewrote the story. Like, it's absurd. And so nobody likes Hello Neighbor anymore because the game is ruined. There were only two good things about Hello Neighbor, the gameplay and the story, and both of those have been ruined now. And Security Breach likely suffered from that same issue, where the devs kind of altered the story a little bit last minute, because MatPat was too on point with where the story was going. And so because of that, now MatPat's come up with absurd theories like Gregory's a robot and stuff like that, which were not part of the initial theories. But unfortunately, the game's just gotten so weird and cryptic, like you've got no choice but to come to absurd conclusions now. So just another reason to not understand Steel Wool and what they're doing. Poo-poo heads, bro. There are poo-poo heads trying to deliver us entertainment, and I don't know why. We got poo-poo heads running the country, deciding what we watch, what we eat. Don't release gas, bike on fire, no more than 10 faults. Oh, that was a bad jump. Oh, I could have really saved that and gotten all my fire all the way down to 0 again. Oh, I kind of did it anyways, though, just right there. That was a good opportunity to reset. Actually, I suppose anytime I fault, the fire is going to reset, and they allow 10 faults, so... But I didn't need him, we just did the whole thing for a shot. Despite me ragging on FNAF Security Breach, though, I feel like it's had enough of an impact on the channel and on me that I know for a fact, if I get more channel members, I know that one of my new emotes is going to be of, what's her name again? Rockstar Chica. That'll be our pizza emote. Considering I talk about pizza on the stream enough, and half the time I'm eating anything that isn't breakfast, it's pizza. I was gonna say it earlier. I was like, I want pizza, but I don't know. I stopped myself because I'm like, whatever. Who knows? Breaking news: Hollow-Base wants pizza. But I really do want a pizza emote. Oh, whoops! I wasn't even looking at the contract. I need to do 18 backflips. What? Ah! Whoop! Nope. Nume, Forgore, Wave, and Pizza is the current list. I had more than that, but again, I lost the literal list I was keeping. I want to have an emote for when I'm late. I want to have an emote, I want to have a new, like, jam emote, because I'm really disappointed that Hachima doesn't dance. I don't like static Hachima. I want to have a new... Wait, contract failed. Oh, I didn't even realize I'm racing somebody right now. I'm racing Silver Bullet. I was going too slow. I was just focusing on backflips. Oh my gosh, I gotta pay more attention to the game that I'm playing. I wanted to have a speechless emote that's just like a black box that gets chroma keyed out when you post it in chat and it gets embedded in the stream. Actually, for the wave emote, I was thinking of not to have two FNAF emotes, but I was thinking of having Balloon Boy for what effectively would be a wave. And the emote would just be hi or hello. I think that worked. If I was a FNAF streamer, I would do that without hesitation. But I don't know if I am a FNAF streamer, even though I do like FNAF, and I certainly want to stream more of the games. It's just such a stupid theme, having a mix of Hololive and Five Nights at Freddy's. That is truly stupid. But it's not really about theming specifically, it's more just about what's relevant to me and my content. And apparently those are the two things that I've themed myself around. Because I just like both of those things a lot. So stupid, man. 2020 me could have never predicted that, like, in a year or two I would have become obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's. What a stupid thing to get obsessed with. Hang on, what does KTM want me to do? Bike on fire, 7 front flips under 110 seconds. You get a good helmet for this. I'm entertaining getting new emotes for the channel, but clearly that's never going to happen because I'm not actually getting any new channel members. Like I said, like, I know you guys can't see how many channel members are, but like, I truly mean it. I truly mean it when I say that my member count has been so stagnant for the entire year that I've had members. I started with, I think, 40 channel members, and we're currently at 25, maybe? So, over the course of a year, I lost 15 channel members, and in the grander scheme of things, it doesn't really mean a whole lot, but it just goes to show, like, there's no growth happening. There's no way I'm going to get new channel members if I continue operating as I am. I'm going to need to do something different. I don't know what, but something's going to have to change. Because if I continue operating as I have been, obviously nothing's going to change. Change isn't just going to happen if I don't enact it first, right? So I got to figure out what to change. Personally, I think really the only thing I can do is just become a VTuber. But unfortunately, we've got things in the way of making that happen. Specifically money. When I say things, I guess what I mean is money. Or there's a financial stability that is currently missing from my life that would prevent me from upgrading my content to that degree. Or I could go in the other direction and just get a high quality camera and just be a regular old streamer. Either way is fine with me. And then I'd need to get probably a green screen backdrop to key myself in, and then get a gamer chair and get some gamer lights, and then get a G Fuel sponsorship. And then I'll truly be the most forgettable content creator online. Okay, Red Bull, what do you want from me? No more than 2 faults, 30 seconds of airtime, wheelie 60 meters. Ah, it's a pretty tall order, actually, but we can do it. Yeah, it's crazy that there's people that still don't know I'm back yet. I don't know, like, I don't understand. How are people using YouTube? How do I have people that are subscribed to the channel and don't know that I've been back for months? I don't, like... do people not check their subscriptions? I don't understand. How do you use YouTube if not going to YouTube and then checking your subscriptions and your notifications? That's what you do on YouTube. What else would you do on YouTube? I don't understand. There's no other way to use this stupid website, is there? Am I missing something? You go to YouTube, you check the notifications, and or you check your subscriptions, and then you watch videos. And if you do that and you're subscribed to me, then I'll show up. So what am I missing? How are there people that don't know I'm back? This is going to be a goofy level. I'm just going to be doing this for the whole time. Just trying to get wheelies in. Actually, 60 meters isn't that much when you consider the length of this level. I think I'll be fine. I could probably just play this level casually and just kind of do little lifts here and there. And I should get my 60 meters. At least at this point, I should be able to do that. Did I ever watch the Pikapedia animations that roasted Pymations? No, I didn't know that... I didn't know that Pikapedia was still doing things, and I didn't know that Pymations had anything to be roasted about, so I'm going to say no to that one. There we go, contract complete. It's about when a content creator absorbs himself in too many fandoms. It's funny because there's the biggest problem with that is that there are two types of people that are going to find themselves in too many fandoms, and you don't know which type of person you're dealing with until you know them on a personal level. Like, you guys know me on a personal level because I'm a streamer. You guys watch me. You experience the person that I am. You don't just know who Hollowbase is. You know who Josh is, this 25-year-old living in Canada that's playing video games and just trying to make a living doing something desperately. Like, you guys know who I am as a person, right? But in general, people don't know who Hollowbase is. So if I was someone that was making, like, let's say as a content creator that makes fan music, what if I just decided to start making Five Nights at Freddy's fan music on this channel, and then I decided to start posting My Little Pony music here. I started doing Pokemon fan music. I started doing, I don't know, more Hololive fan music. Let's say I did some Niji Sanji fan music or something for, I don't know, some other indies or something. And then let's say I started doing other Let's Player fan songs, and just in general, just a bunch of garbage all in one channel. But, and you guys, as people that watch my live streams, you know that it's just because I'm autistic and I just spend literally all day online, and so naturally I consume a lot of content and I draw inspiration from the content I watch. As someone that creates derivative content, naturally, if I'm watching lots of different kinds of content and consuming different kinds of content, then it's just naturally going to influence me and the content that I create in return, right? Who, as someone that already makes fan content, it makes sense, and it's just because I'm just autistically into so much stupid garbage, right? But if you don't know me, the person, and you just know there's this guy making music for a bunch of different fandoms, it just looks like someone that's hopping on a hype train. They're just hopping from place to place, trying to figure out where they're going to get their next big bunch of views. Someone that's trying to just go viral within different pockets on the internet, maybe make a bunch of money if they're monetizing their content or something like that, right? Whatever it is, they're just taking advantage of all these different pockets of people online and trying to like go viral in different fashions, right? So you can't tell what someone's intent is just from the content itself. You have to know who the person is. So I have to be really careful about that, because yeah, of course I want to make more content in general. I don't just want to be pigeonholed into making Hololive content, but I also feel like if I make anything that isn't Hololive fan content, it's going to look like I'm jumping ship and I'm trying to take advantage of some other, fandom or whatever, right? Anything that isn't like truly original, uninspired music is just going to come off as, I don't know what the word is. I keep on finding other words to describe the word I'm thinking of, but yeah, it's like when someone is taking advantage of a popular trend. I can't remember what that's called. Riding coattails, I guess, is one way to say it. But yeah, I'm not trying to come off as that person, because I'm not that kind of person, but I also recognize how easy it is to look at a content creator, not know anything about them, and then attribute that type of person to them. Grifting. Yeah, I guess that's one way to call it, grifting. So I don't know Pymations the person. I only know him as someone that used to make My Little Pony fan animations. I haven't seen anything from him that isn't a My Little Pony fan animation. That's all I've ever known him as, is that guy that used to make pony animations, and maybe he still makes them. I wouldn't know because I don't watch him. But maybe he's just also like me and is into different content online, which I feel like most people are. So as a content creator that creates fan content, naturally that means you're creating content for different fandoms, and that shouldn't be a bad thing or anything that could be stigmatized against. But again, of course, there are people that are legitimately just trying to take advantage of, different people. Whatever, I'm just recycling the same thing over and over. Don't release gas, no more than 3 faults, do 13 backflips. Probably easy. The 13 backflips is kind of asking a lot, though, considering this is a pretty short level. Man, you guys are lucky, huh? My regular stream enjoyers. You guys know me better than anyone has ever known me before in my whole life. I feel like my parents don't know me as well as some of you guys know me. I mean, maybe that's going a little far, but in general, you guys truly know me better than like almost anyone in the world. Hang on, 13 backflips, but I can't release the gas. This is going to be really weird. This is going to be a really weird level. I imagine I'm going to struggle with this one, actually, now that I'm doing it and I'm remembering how short this level is, but also how weird it is and how many jumps there are. This is going to be tough. I'm going to have to do lots of weird maneuvers to try to get through this one comfortably. A lot of people probably assumed I was never coming back and simply just forgot to unsub, so your channel is white noise and also probably drowned out within a sea of other channels. But, like, But do people not check their subscriptions thoroughly enough? I don't know. Maybe people are just subscribed to too many people. I guess that is a legitimate problem if you're like a Hololive enjoyer and you're just sub to like 50 or 60 channels of VTubers that stream literally every day, and then there's also this one musician that uploads once every month. I guess in that sense maybe it's easier to understand how people might miss me, not see that I'm back. But I don't know, YouTube usually is really good at recommending your own subscriptions to you. Like, you don't have to check your subscriptions feed. You'll just be watching a video, and then you'll see a video in your recommendations that's from someone you've subscribed to that YouTube knows you haven't watched yet. So, I don't know. I don't get it. It's like, I would understand people that didn't know I was gone, because that's a totally different thing. People leave all the time and you don't realize. One of the Let's Players that I watch recently got his channel hacked and got turned into like one of those crypto scam channels, right? That like streams 24/7 crypto advertisements and stuff, baiting the algorithm and stuff, and running these weird Ponzi schemes. He recently got hacked with that. And, like, I had no idea. How would I know? But, of course, once he was back, and he was back to posting videos and talking about it, I was immediately made aware. This sucks. This is so hard. I know it probably looks like I'm making stupid mistakes, but you gotta remember that I can't let go of the gas in this level. I literally can't let go of the throttle, which changes the way I play this level entirely. It means that I'm making a lot of weird decisions just to try to desperately save myself from crashing or getting too much or too little height off of jumps. This is a really tough contract. It's doable. I'm gonna do it, but average players are gonna really struggle with this one. Red Bull contracts are not for new players. Red Bull contracts are like genuinely some of the hardest contracts in the game. I can't even figure out if I want to go up or down here. I think going down's probably for the best, but it's also really hard to make that decision. Kind of just going, and then wherever I end up going is where I go. I've done like 5 backflips. It's so annoying it doesn't count them because I hit something in the meantime. That happened to Soju, an ex-Russia clipper, a while ago. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. It's certainly not giving crypto trading a good name. You know, when like half of the scams and stuff nowadays are all just NFT related. Or never mind, crypto and NFT are different things. I don't know. I obviously don't keep up with this myself. I can't. I have literally no idea what any of this is. It's way beyond me. Maybe they really are like psyops. They're psyops from big banks. Crypto scams are psyops from big banks to discredit cryptocurrency as a whole. There's a conspiracy theory for you. I like that one. It's in their mutual interest, after all. Come on, how does that not count as a backflip? Falling down from that platform. How am I gonna get 13 flips in, dude? This level's not long enough for 13 flips. That's tough. I mean, at least if I've got to hold down the stupid gas the whole time. The craziest part is how it happened as well, how he got his channel hacked. It was because he plays indie games, And so he goes on itch.io and just downloads new games to check out. That's what his channel is playing new games. And so he has no choice but to just kind of chance all these random exe files that get uploaded to websites like itch.io, right? And of course, one of the times he chanced it, it just ended up being a scam. It was a fake a fake page made for a real game. And he ended up falling for it. I only got one backflip in that whole time, apparently. Look at that. This whole time, I've gotten 2 backflips in. I'm a third on the level. I've been backflipping like crazy, but only 2 of them register because I keep hitting stuff with my wheel. Why was that one not a backflip? I didn't hit anything. I gotta watch the new Sonic movie, man. I guess I was gonna say I really liked the first one. I actually didn't really like it, but the fact I didn't dislike it was amazing. So I want to watch the sequel and see if it's on par with the first movie. I like Sonic enough. I really do owe it to myself to watch the second movie. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I'm gonna fall right in between, aren't I? Oh, I don't really know how to do this, you guys. I mean, I get in theory how to do this contract, but this is... the execution on this is ridiculous. I can't get low of this... I can't let go of the stupid gas. That changes everything. I'm gonna try to get less backflips in and focus on actually landing my jumps properly. And I'm just gonna see... remind myself what's coming up and see if I can just kind of find opportunities to squeeze in some flips in the meantime. Okay, I forgot about this jump here. Holy cow, that's a great opportunity for flips. Look at that, 12, just like that. Okay, maybe this isn't as bad as I thought then. It's not a long level, but the second half of the level has lots of flip opportunities, so maybe I don't need to squeeze in so many. That's an easy one right at the beginning, but I don't need to do a flip there. All I need to do is make sure I actually land in the bottom half here. Take the bottom route. There we go. So I can get a flip in there. Doesn't even matter if I take top or bottom there, because I can't get a flip in either way. Actually, no, you can get a flip in if you take the top, can't you? Oh. Oh, they actually gave me that backflip. I didn't think they would. Weird. Can't figure it out, man. Sometimes they give them to me, sometimes they don't. Oh no. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yep. Well, that's not what I meant to do. This is new, isn't it? Can I make this? Oh yeah, you really do not you don't need a lot of height to make that. That's good. Because that actually gives me backflip opportunities. Because I got so much ground speed off of that. No, not ground speed. That's a Mario Kart term. Nice. Why does that keep happening? Oh my gosh, I hate that I can't let go of the gas, dude. That makes this whole challenge, like, way harder. I can't even quantify how much harder that makes this challenge. Because this is genuinely not difficult. Except for the fact you can't release the throttle. Like, just the amount of times that's screwing me is crazy. And just watching you don't really get a feel for in what way that's messing me up, but I'm telling you, nearly every fault in this challenge is caused by the fact that I can't let go of the gas. Come on, like, I'm not trying to go up there, but I don't have a choice because my approach is so bad. I keep hitting, like, I'm not getting enough air to clear the hump that leads down to the second path. Okay, here's this again. Of course, I can't obey the stop sign. Okay, good. There we go. Finally, we're back here again. Okay, I still got to find an opportunity for 3 backflips somewhere. There it is. Perfect. Now just beat the stupid level. There we go. I'm out of water already, of course. Oh, I hate my new water bottle. Plus, I think it's already time to change the filter. I feel like I haven't had this thing for longer than a month, and I'm already out of... Like, the filter's already failing. So that 2 to 3 months between filter changes was just a lie, I guess. Alright, let's do this. Cargo cult. Don't release gas, do 9 front flips, finish with the squid. Oh, brother. It's been a while since we saw the squid. I can't remember what it looks like. I mean, I looked at it in the garage earlier, but I wasn't, like, you know, looking at it. I can't remember what it looks like. Come on, Ubisoft. Come on. Oh. Ubisoft. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I say that half the levels in this game are quicker than waiting for them to load. Like, from the time it takes for me to get from the start of this level to the end of it, if I was to do it in one shot, it would be faster than loading the level itself. Which is such a big no-no. How egregious is that? Oh, I saw that coming. At least I'm allowed to fault. That makes this a little bit easier. Okay, let's not do a flip there. That's stupid. We can just clearly do one here. That guy's a smurf. The one that got first place there, the platinum medal, guy's a smurf. Chinese Cliffs. I mean, I'm half joking. I don't think it's possible to smurf in Trials Rising, but you know what I mean. Use no lean, no more than 5 faults. This is probably actually going to be legitimately difficult. See, you see what this is? This is a final contract. I don't know if you guys have really picked up on this, because I don't think I've talked about this while playing. But the contracts that come in for the levels, they'll like drop, 4 or 5 contracts from one person all at once. And once you do all those contracts, then there'll be one final contract for that wave of contracts from that sponsor, right? So I just did all those Red Bull contracts. There were like 3 or 4 of them. I can't remember. After completing all 3 or 4 of those, then you unlock the final contract for this wave of tracks, right? And that's what this is. And consistently, these are always the hardest contracts. Which means that because this is the furthest we've gotten in the game, this is probably the hardest contract that we've gotten so far. Just logically speaking, following that line of logic, this should, in theory, be the hardest contract that we've seen so far. Which is to not lean on this level, no lean, and get no more than 5 faults. So let's see how we do. I legitimately don't know which bike to use for this. I'm just going to go with the Rhino, and we'll see how it goes. Typically for no lean levels, you kind of want to use the Mantis, so this might have been a bad choice, but let's find out. The reason this is a tough one is because this level is all about jumps and getting air and landing the jumps, which requires you to lean. So not leaning, to do this challenge, you have to have a really solid understanding of how gas and brake can be used in the air to control your bike's position so that you can set yourself up for jumps. I don't know if I could have done that with the Mantis, I'll be honest with you, so I'm glad I chose the Rhino. The Mantis would have really, really struggled doing that backflip that I just did. Okay, Rhino was definitely the bike of choice for this. Just the chunkiness of it, this is making it perfect for this contract. I built this contract up to be really difficult, and I guarantee you it would have been if I used the Mantis, but the fact I'm using the Rhino is making this way easier, so that goes to show how bike choice can really change things. Look at that, first try. Nice. Oh my gosh, doing that with the Mantis would have been so much harder. Crazy. Okay, unyielding. What did we get? I know what unyielding was in the original Trials game. Finish a track with 0 faults without leaning. Oh, okay, just any track. That's cool. We got to stream Trials HD properly on the channel sometime. I feel like I did do a Trials HD stream randomly one time after playing Guitar Hero, but I want to do like a proper dedicated couple Trials HD streams to me just like showing off the game properly from beginning to end. It is like literally my favorite game of all time, so it does kind of make sense to have that on my stream catalog somewhere, showing off my favorite game. I feel like that's got to be something every streamer does at some point, right? Let's open some loot boxes, gamers. Let's see what useless gear they give me. Oh, they actually gave me something new, the boxing gloves. I kind of want those. Right after I insult the loot box for giving me garbage, or at least likely going to give me garbage, they actually gave me something I wanted. Poo-poo stinky, nobody wants these. Come on, hurry up. Why can't there just be a mechanic to open all of them at once? Oh, it's so stupid. I don't know if that's typical for gacha games or not, but it should be, because this is dumb. I hate sitting here and waiting for all this animation to play over and over. Bike customization. So we unlocked some new rims. It was, never mind, it's the rim I already own. What about the tires? These actually new. The slick tire, we have that, and the terrain tire, we have that. Great, so we got nothing new for the bikes, as opposed to what the game implied, which is that I got new things. We got new mustache. Just kidding. It's one I already got. Helmet. Right. This is actually new. We unlocked this for doing the KTM contract. That's cool. Jacket. What we get? A third vest. Thanks. A third polo shirt. Thanks. Here we go. Boxing gloves. I actually want those. Let's use those. I love having the boxing gloves in this game. And we got our Red Bull pants. And we got a new victory animation. These you can't get duplicates of, so... This is actually new, wherever it is. I think it was this one. Okay, well I don't want it, but thanks. Hang on, what are these weekly challenges? No, go back to that. Weekly challenge available. Go to Ubisoft Club. What even is this? Next challenge is available soon. Okay, so they were just lying to me. There are no new weekly challenges. Stupid I hate Ubisoft. This is the worst company in gaming. People hate on other companies with valid reason, but my personal least favorite in gaming is Ubisoft. I mean, maybe PlayStation, I don't know. It's either Ubisoft or PlayStation. As far as gaming companies go, those two are the worst, man. I hate them both. Where are we going next? I guess that's it. We're done all the contracts now. It's time to move on to the next wave of tracks. So let's do our new stadium finals. The Bull Session. I remember this one being really difficult to get. Maybe it was a contract, like one of the Red Bull contracts. Or maybe it's just relatively more difficult in general, just because it's a later stadium, X-Cross, motocross, whatever. Let's just roast all these clowns really quick in the background. All these background characters to my life. Never mind as I fall into a pit of fire. I think I remember what it is now. This track is hard to get a good medal time in. It's not hard to get first place, but if I wanted to actually sit here and get like a platinum or especially a diamond medal, it'd be really, really difficult. Look at it. Look at that speed trap right there. That's brutal. That sucks. I like speed traps, but only if I can remember them. My memory being as short term as it is, I mean, I fall for speed traps way more than I should. Ooh, that's tough. It's not a smooth landing. There's a proper hump there between the ribs and the sand. I fell for it again. Unreal. Like, as I was talking about how I fall for speed traps consistently because my memory is so bad, and then I fall for it again. Come on, man. Be better than this. There we go. Platty. We got that Platty. Who the heck is MBS? MBS is supposed to be Schrodinger's third, isn't it? Who the heck is MBS? What? Like, it's not uncommon for there to be special characters brought in to be the new first place, but we still have Top K9. Top K9 is scripted to come in second if I don't. So who the heck is MBS? Why did they swap out Schrodinger's third with some random new character? Have they always been here? Did I not notice them in the first round? Because, I mean, they're gone. They're going to lose this time because Top K9's here, right? Here, where is he? Yeah, see, it's Top K9. So who the heck is MPS? What? Oh, they came in fourth. So they weren't even Schrodinger's third. Somehow Pro Rider got bumped up to third. And what? Is that an actual person that just somehow got shuffled in accidentally? Look, they don't even have a medal time. That's the game glitching up. The game just glitched up and threw in a random replay that shouldn't have qualified in the first place. That's really weird. I've never seen that before. This game still has glitches that I find that I've never seen before. This game's broken too, and I can't believe when this game came out, I considered it to be a broken, buggy mess. Because compared to Security Breach, this game is a polished masterpiece. Cool. Very nice. Loot boxes and gacha try to emulate the wacky effects of traditional slot machines. Right. I mean, I think it's stupid, but if it works, it works. It doesn't work on me, but it obviously works on somebody. Okay, there it is. We unlocked our new wave of tracks. I imagine we're just gonna do this and then end the stream. But this is still, this could be another like 2 hours if we're unlucky. So we might only be halfway through the stream, but I think these tracks here are going to be the end of the stream. Pro Tour A. Whoa, no one ever dreamed you'd come this far. You've earned a standing ovation, that's for sure. Oh, the Trials Trophy Stadium Finals, right. And then we go on to the grand finale. Is this actually the last wave of tracks before the post game? No, is it really? Liberty Station, UK Upper. No, I think there's another wave, isn't there? I can't remember now. This really might be it. Because I think we did hard tracks already in the last stream as well, like the first wave. And this was the second wave. I can't remember exactly, but we're nearing the end of the game at any rate. Let's go to Hollywood Hills. The effects for these boxes are seriously lacking. I mean, they seem to be on par with what I remember the Overwatch effects looking like. Because I played Overwatch back in the day, and back when the game first launched, I remember getting relatively excited about loot boxes before realizing just how garbage they were in general. I think Overwatch was the first game I ever played with a loot box mechanic, and I mean, I guess to this day it's still one of the only two, because I'm pretty sure Trials Rising would be the only other one. I've played games with microtransactions before, but specifically the loot box mechanic. I think Overwatch was my first, and still one of the only games I've played that has that. I saw the new Kirby game has a gacha mechanic though, which is kind of cool. I mean, I say it's cool because it doesn't have microtransactions, that's the difference. I don't have a problem with gacha mechanics as long as, you know, it's not like specifically for the point of getting people to spend more money. And obviously that's not what the new Kirby one is. I gotta play the new Kirby game. I totally forgot about that. Frankly, that should be the next stream, not Dance of Fire and Ice. But, I don't know. I did promise Dance of Fire and Ice. I'm sorry, what are we doing here? I guess you just hop over. What is underneath? How do you... Oh, you roll backwards. Right. I forgot that's a really creative squirrel. Cool. I'm looking forward to doing the squirrel hunt. At some point, we'll do the squirrel hunt, and that's going to be a good time. It might only be like an hour, but that's going to be really cool. Going back through tracks and getting all the squirrelies. Some of them are really creative. Overwatch did kind of set the loot box standard. I tend to forget just how influential Overwatch actually was, but I guess they really did have a remarkable amount of influence. We don't have much time. See, I'm not reading this crap. Drive on one wheel, plays Invisible Rider, finish under 220 seconds. That's a weird... that is a very weird collection of objectives to meet, but sure. I'll be invisible and wheelie. There are other contracts in this game with Anti himself, but for some reason I haven't unlocked them yet, and I don't actually know how to. I think maybe I have to buy certain bikes. I think I have to get the helium and the micro donkey, and then he'll come with them. Now that I'm saying that out loud, that definitely sounds right. I think that's why. So there are actually some contracts I haven't gotten yet, but I'm not ready to get those yet. At some point I'll start spending acorns, and then we'll get the helium and the donkey. For the record, this is probably harder than it looks. Like, you'd think that, like, hiding the rider doesn't really do anything, but watching the rider's movements definitely does help predict a lot of the, like, subtleties in your landing position and your approach to jumps and stuff. And so having that information missing is causing a lot of uncertainty in my play style right now. I'm like misgauging how far I need to jump and stuff like that, how far I need to lean, etc. Oh, I actually just lost because of my wheel. There it is. I even did a flip at the end. Good for me. When did this game come out? 2018? It might have been 2017. It was 2017 or 2018. I'm gonna go 2018, but I don't know for sure. I mean, you can just look it up. Actually, I think you're on your phone, aren't you? So maybe not. But I'm gonna go 2018. That sounds right to me. I forgot we gotta unleash Fox. What am I doing? Let's do the new skill game. Hill Climb. This is an actual good skill game that's legitimately really good. It's probably my favorite skill game is Hill Climb. This one's actually really good. It's just about getting as high as you can. And the level just progressively gets harder and harder and harder, and it's very difficult to get to the end. I've never done it. I've gotten real high before, but I've never gotten all the way to the end of this level. It's a very difficult skill game. But there's no strings attached. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. There's no strings attached. It's literally just drive. And just keep driving until you can't anymore. Drive until you fail. I have no idea where the metal times are in this level. I'm just gonna go as high as I can first try here and then call it. Maybe we'll revisit some of these skill games later, but for now I just kind of want to keep moving. Okay, apparently that was bronze medal. So I'm gonna say that silver medal is probably 150, maybe 200 meters. Something like that. Gold medal might be 300. Platinum's probably closer to like 500 meters. Those are just some rough guesses, though. I really don't know. Yeah, there's no way we don't have silver by this point. This is definitely silver medal. Ooh, some consecutive uphill jumps here. Doing these might constitute a gold medal, honestly. Or like maybe just getting up here would be gold medal. Oh yeah, 200 meters, this is definitely gold medal. As for platinum, I wonder. Uh-oh. Yep, okay, we don't have plat, but we got gold. Yeah, I was right. That was just barely a gold medal. It's cool falling afterwards and seeing just how high you were. Except for the fact that the end screen comes up and blocks your view. New tutorials. New tutorials. We gotta get a C grade on the bunny hops. I mean the consecutive bunny hops, not the first bunny hops.
Mastering the bunny hop is very... that was one of my favorite videos and you skipped it?
Now who's you, Betty?
Congrats on the C. While it's a good grade, it's worth the effort to achieve the higher grades as this technique is important.
Okay, let's check out the new one. Oh, this is rear wheel bounce. This one's legitimately difficult. I, like, personally, looking at all of the tutorials and the techniques that the game teaches you, this is the one that I personally have the hardest time with. Rear wheel bouncing can be very difficult for me. I've seen other people that, like, just have no problem with this, but for some reason, my play style makes this very difficult.
This is an advanced technique that requires balance, perfect timing, and has little room for error. So you can't say I didn't warn you. Welcome to the final lesson, rear wheel bounce. When you accelerate, only the rear wheel is powered, and therefore, only the rear wheel needs to be in contact for you to continue through a track. This technique is very similar to the bunny hop which we've already learned. However, when you compress the rear suspension, you have to manage the balance as well. Your aim is to ensure that the weight of the bike is evenly distributed, with the rider on one side and the front wheel on the other. If you've tried this before, you'll know it's easier said than done. Let's start with the bike rotation in the air as you approach the jump. You'll want to lean backwards and land on the rear wheel at roughly a 45-degree angle. If your front wheel dips down, lean backwards next time. And if you find yourself flipping backwards, lean forward a little. There's not much room for error, so it's really about finding that sweet spot where you can bounce onto the next obstacle. When you land, take note of the compression on the rear suspension, and like a bunny hop, when the load is at its maximum, lean forward to jump. While timing has been important previously, it's even more crucial now. Time the hop to the point where there is load on the rear suspension and you're leaning forward slightly. Again, experimentation and practice is what you'll need to do this consistently. That's it. I've done all I can to help, so the rest is up to you. Your focus now should be on working to improve your grades. I don't want you to stop until you have an A+ on each track, and if you can do that, I'll arrange a little graduation present just for you. Good luck.
I forgot about that. I forgot there's actually an incentive to get A+ on everything, so we'll do that after we're done getting all the individual contracts. So rear wheel bouncing, it really is an advanced technique. It's something that the very first Trials game wasn't even aware of that you could do. It's actually kind of amazing how in tune Trials has been with the community, in that the developers and the guys making the levels of the game have learned so much about their own game from the Trials community, just playing it repeatedly and challenging themselves to do crazier and crazier things. And so because of that, there's techniques that are considered well known now and are even integral to beating some of the in-game tracks that were not even, like, no one was even aware of 10 years ago. I can't say I've personally contributed to finding any new techniques, but I've certainly had lots of fun trying to learn all of the community techniques over the years. Spider-Manning has been one that I've never been able to do personally, which is a remarkably difficult technique to pull off for me. It's where you like glue yourself to a 90-degree wall and inch up it very slowly. It's not, you don't do it from flat ground, but like you land on a 90-degree surface, and you can just, if you're just like exactly perfect about it, you can literally climb up a 90-degree wall with your bike without falling backwards. It's so difficult, and it can only be done in a very short like span. Whatever. It's something you gotta see. I can't really describe it, because it's not just done on its own. It's more about like falling back into a wall and then balancing off of it to get back on. People would do that technique to hit buttons and stuff. Man, I wish you guys knew how cool Trials was to me growing up. I've enjoyed growing up with this game so much and watching the community just evolve with it. The amount of user-created content that was made for these games, constantly challenging, you know, what we knew as Trials, and getting us to learn new things and push Trials to the limits. It's been so fun, man. I've been disengaged from that community ever since it merged with the Ubisoft community, which admittedly was when pretty much everybody left. But it's been so cool.
It's a really hard technique, so even getting a D on this is a solid achievement. Well done.
Okay, that's it for now. For University of Trials, we'll come back to them later. Let's go to Liberty Station. This is a super cool track. I mean, I've already said that I'm a big sucker for these like technical tracks that are less about speed and more about just fedaddling your bike in like weird little tight areas to go up little jumps and make weird awkward obstacles as efficient as possible. This is also like one of the hardest obstacles ever. I don't know why I struggle with this one so much. Trying to clear this train. You just have so little room to get the speed necessary. It's a very small little platform. It's definitely one of the hardest hard obstacles in the game. But if it was an extreme obstacle, it would be right on par with everything else. If this game was released in early 2019, then that means that when I was thinking about this game, I was thinking of the closed beta that I had access to, which would have been in 2018. So for me, this game was 2018, but I guess obviously you can't really count that. The game officially released in 2019. Okay, UK Upper. I said UK Upper. I said UK Upper! Oh, this UI is terrible. This menuing. It's so bad. It'd be fine if you just had an option to switch between map view and list view, but you don't. There's only map view. It's so stupid. What a simple thing to do. Every Trials game ever has been list view, so when they make it map view, why not just have the option to toggle between map view and list view? Options, people. It's so easy to just give people options. It's not like it has to be one or the other. You're looking at it, it's like, well, we really want to try something new, and we think like the map view is in line with wanting to ride around the globe and have all these tracks themed around different real world locations. Yeah, sure. But why is that the only option? Why deprive, the traditional Trials experience that would be list view? That's also just literally more functional anyways. I don't know why I'm trying to like speed run this. I'm stupid. I'm allowed to get 32 faults on this track right now to complete this contract. Let's just beat the track. Whew. Oh yeah, this obstacle's kind of annoying. At least when you're, wait, what was it? Oh, there was a contract for this level that was really annoying. And that obstacle was made annoying because of the contract. That's what I'm thinking of.
Gotta learn your lesson. See what you've been missing. You gotta cross that line.
14 seconds of airtime. You got it. I forgot to check the Melodies Escape stream. I gotta check to see if the copyrights have been finally taken care of. So what I did for the Melodies Escape stream, what happened was there were 2 songs that were getting the video blocked worldwide. Fortunately, the stream was not too long for me to edit those songs out. The problem with live streaming is if you stream too long, I think it's maybe 6 hours, then you can no longer edit the live stream because YouTube considers it too long for processing. I don't know how long the Melodies Escape stream was, but apparently it wasn't too long. It was, I guarantee you it was almost too long, but however long it was, it apparently still didn't quite meet the threshold. So I was lucky enough that I was able to edit the stream, and I don't really mind doing that now that I've got chat like literally embedded on the live stream, because I can edit the stream without losing chat. Normally that's the problem with editing live streams, because I don't want to lose chat, but in that particular instance actually it was fine. So I had no problem doing that. So I edited the 2 songs out, but anytime that I was talking over the songs, I assumed it would be fine. Like it would be obscured enough that it wouldn't pick it up, or like it just wouldn't care. But sure enough, even after editing it and processing the whole changes, the video was still blocked worldwide because of that Diplo song. And it's funny because while I was playing Melodies Escape, and there was this song from Diplo that came up called, who cares? Some generic song about love. Don't want to be my love or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But some Diplo song came on. And before the song even started, I said on stream, if there's any song that gets this VOD claimed, it's going to be this one. Because I know how this works. And sure enough, that was the one. But what I did was I left the part of me. I left that part in. Like, I edited the song out, but I left that part in where I said that. But I said that while the song was playing, and so even after I edited the video and waited for changes to finish processing, it was still blocked worldwide. Because if this 4-second audio clip of me saying, if there's any song that gets the stream cut, it's going to be this one, I left that, and then I cut it. But just that 4 seconds was enough to have the video blocked worldwide. Oh, God forbid, you're listening to Diplo? No, no. For 4 seconds? No, you have to listen to it via the official YouTube upload. So we're going to content claim anyone that has even 4 seconds of the song in their stream. So I had to edit that part out again and then reprocess the whole stream a second time. So it's taking forever. But I assume by this point it has to be done. Sorry, I was just scratching something off my monitor. I noticed some little schmuck there, which tends to happen when you eat all of your meals in front of your computer screen, just naturally. Your computer screen tends to, every once in a while, have some schmuck on it. This is another one of my favorite tracks, though. This one's great. Climbing up Mount Everest. Oh yeah, this is one of the hardest time savers in the game, in my opinion. Is right here, because you're supposed to do that and do a backflip and land on this platform, and then you go here and continue. But of course, if you're really good with it, you can just go like that and land directly here. But that's really hard to pull off consistently and do that in a speed run, especially because if you go out at full speed, you won't make it. So you have to like slow yourself down and approach it at just the right speed. Physics obstacles are usually the obstacles I struggle with the most when trying to do speed running. Just because they're a lot more inconsistent than regular obstacles, because the track itself is moving. Okay, Fox, what do you want? 4 backflips. I don't know where to do 4 backflips, but I'm just going to keep riding until I see an opportunity to just grind them all out in one spot. I'm going to say right here, actually. This looks like a good spot. There, easy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Shave 2 seconds off. Let's go up here. What are the Nippon strings? Strings? I'm sorry, springs. Nippon Springs. Let's go to the onsen. I'm pronouncing it right, right? Onsen, I think. Good enough. Oh, I forgot. The very last obstacle in this track is actually really stupid and annoying. Right here, this one. This obstacle sucks. Come on, like literally the last one in the whole level is actually really annoying because again, physics obstacles. It's so annoying. There. Like trying to do it like you're trying to do a faultless speed run on this track and then the very last obstacle you fault on. Just because physics. So stupid. I hate it. It's a big no-no, man. I like generally community members know that if they're gonna make challenging tracks in the level editor, it's like a generally unspoken rule to not put physics obstacles near the end of the track because it's just so annoying and frustrating to lose to like the level moving in a way that you didn't want it to, especially when the physics in this game is like not perfect. It's pretty good, but could be better. I couldn't count the amount of times the physics in this game has screwed me over legitimately. 5 backflips. Again, I'm just gonna find like one little jump to do all 5 on and then continue the track normally. Oh wait, I can just do it right here. Wait a minute, the beginning of the level is the perfect spot for it. Look at this. They could have got me to do 50 black flips. Ugh. Again, would really like a way to knock out several contracts at once instead of me just running through this whole level normally for no reason because I've already completed the contract. Okay, that... Oh, I was going to say that's it for Red Lynx and Fox, but never mind. Fox decided to move down here. Oh, wait, is this both where Red Lynx and Fox put their final contracts? Come on, really? Okay, both Red Lynx and Fox have their final contracts on this level. Container Cowboy. Red Lynx just wants me to get a gold medal. Which isn't that difficult, but as far as Red Lynx contracts go, this is probably the hardest one in the whole game. Getting a gold medal on a hard level? That is asking a lot for new players. I can't remember how to do that last obstacle because waiting around like that is not fast. I think maybe if you just land on it properly, you can put all your weight on the back end of the container and then jump off before it actually moves anywhere. Okay, what does Fox want? I'm curious. Again, the exact same thing, except just with 3 backflips. Why can't I just do both contracts at the same time, man? Literally just redoing the exact same contract, but do a couple backflips. Dude. What a dumb way to squeeze, like, extra gameplay content out of your game. This is a good spot. There. Oh, and then I crashed. Okay, hang on. Try again. Yeah, this is kind of a risky spot to do backflips. I changed my mind. Let's see what else there is later in the level. Oh, here we go. This is way better. It's just the very next checkpoint. Yeah, screw this one. Look at this spot right here. This is perfect. Nice safe landing. You can do a ton of backflips here. No problem. Easy. Try harder, Fox. Try harder. What? It's okay. We don't need them to try harder. That's what KTM and especially Red Bull is for. I don't know why I randomly thought of this, but have you guys been watching, I haven't been, but have you guys been watching the Hololive girls play The Closing Shift? It's Chillazart's latest game. I think it's his latest one at this point, but it's The Closing Shift, where you work as a coffee barista, you fill orders, and then go home, and you're like getting stalked. It's a pretty good game. As far as Chilla's games go, I guess it's one of the better ones. I'm not like actually a big fan of his stuff, but he's definitely got a couple bangers. Because I watched several non-VTubers play through the game, and I have not seen one person. Like, I've watched several people play through The Closing Shift, and I have not seen one person pronounce Chillapacino correctly. Everybody messes it up. It made me want to like make like a compilation of just people in general, Let's Players, streamers, whatever, playing The Closing Shift and failing to pronounce the word Chillapacino. No one has done it successfully. Because it's a made-up word, right? So it's a made-up word. And actually, if anything, that's a testament to how decent Chilla's English has gotten. The fact that he made up the word Chillapacino. But, like, native English speakers can't pronounce it. Everyone gets hung up on it. It's been really funny watching people consistently mispronounce it or not realize what they're saying. They'll get it, you know, like the second or third time through, but it's just that first time when you're reading the subtitles and you're suddenly hit with the Chillapacino. I don't know why I just randomly remembered that now. I thought of that like weeks ago. I don't know what's with the delayed memory there, but... Okay, what we get this time? Anything new? Nope. Repeats. Brilliant. I told you, we're like hitting the bottom of the barrel with these crates, man. They don't have anything new to give me. So they're just recycling, giving me the same stuff over and over. This one's new. But like, look at this. For every like 10 crates I find, I get maybe one new item. Got those pants already. You got the Ubisoft boots, the Red Lynx boots. I'll take those. As usual, my rider outfit is a mess, but I don't actually care. I'm not trying to look pretty. I'm just putting on the new stuff. How do they say it? Well, they all say it differently. Hang on. You know what? This is kind of worth doing because this is really funny to me. This is really funny to me. If you don't mind us taking just a quick little intermission here, I'm gonna pull up some of the examples. Oh, I'm missing out on a collab with all of the, not all of them, but with some of the EN and ID girls playing a new game. Whoops. Big surprise there, overlapping live streams. Okay, let me go. What do I got here? Who played this game? I don't think Mark played it because of his stupid In Space with Markiplier promos. Corey played it. It's good enough. I pulled up 3 channels anyways. Okay, first let me pull up Dashy. Let me pull up Dashy. You guys can't see. I'm sorry, you guys can't see. Hang on. I don't like doing this, but I guess yes, you guys can see if I just like tab over properly. It does seem stupid to not record my screen as I'm doing this. But for the record, this also means I can't see you guys. Wait a minute. Where's my tab? Here we go. That'll work. It's my streamception. Oh, never mind, my sensor's there. There it is. Okay, can you guys see this? Because I certainly can't see if you guys can see this. Let's see if I can remember where in the game the Chilipuccino comes out. I remember it was pretty early on. It was one of the earlier orders. The first order, I think, is just coffee. I think it's probably not till the second day.
We're gonna talk about
Which should be
later.
this one.
Something wrong with your what's wrong? Your
I love Dash so
eye
much,
right
man.
about okay. Maybe because of that, huh?
Someone orders the
So I'm
Chilipuccino.
gonna have to
Unfortunately,
go.
I can't remember
So
who.
long. Okay, he was mad weird. Let me see him get in the way. Let me see how late he is. I gotta talk to him.
Yeah, this is the guy that hits on you.
Wait,
I don't think he even orders anything, does he? He just leaves.
right now. Oh, come on. Oh, real
Dash skips most of the actual work, and then he gets freaked out by the lady. This is the third day now.
Okay, I was worried. I'm going coffee, please. Can you order my macchiato for me?
It's a macchiato, not macchiato. I love how Dash is just illegible. Hang on.
They're like, together is fine. And I have a matcha cachalacho.
Cachalacho. Cachalacho.
A chachalacho.
A chachalacho. He doesn't read it right once. I mean, it's just kind of cheating because Dash is like illiterate. He doesn't read anything properly. But it's just so funny watching him struggle with an actual difficult word. He just collapses and has no idea what he's reading. Oh, I'm gonna cachalacho. Okay, Corey played this game. Of course, he hasn't done anything in nearly a month again. Man, this man loves taking breaks.
Case that's it. Why?
Okay, what do we got? When did Corey hit up a Chilipuccino?
Steam the milk. Crash,
I'm sorry I'm doing this. I'm just watching Let's Players with you guys. This is garbage content, but
bro.
to me, this is funny. I just want to find it.
Be careful. Oh, I told you I don't get this.
Here we go.
Chalupiato, Chilipuccino.
There it is. Chalupiano. Okay, so it's when that lady comes in. What about Berlin? What does he say? And when did he play this? It was a while ago. There it is. Because Berlin actually uploads content, that's why. Unlike Corey. Let's see, when does this lady come in? Here she is.
Gosh. She just hit that. Hey. That slide up in here, bro. Y'all know what slide I'm talking about? Do you know? Did you hear on the sorry. Did you hear on the news? I hear
Yeah.
Sorry, parents. That was a little overly careful. Oh, you're looking like a
Yeah, what are you ordering, lady? Come on.
hell. Thank you.
Here we go.
Dark mocha chip chilapuncho. So, please,
Chilla,
thank you.
Chilapancho? What was that, Berlin?
Dark mocha chip chilapuncho. So,
Chilapancho.
you want a what?
Nobody ever says it right. Whatever, I guess that's all I needed to show. I just wanted to see if the Hololive girls are struggling in the same way that the Let's Players that I watch are struggling. Because they have been struggling. Can I get a chalupa? Can I get a capalabachava? Like nobody, no, it's like they're not even trying. It's just a play on words. Chilapachino. All right, where are we going next? I feel like I'm getting a headache already, dude. And that's not a sinus headache. That's just my body punishing me for staying up as late as I have been and just destroying my sleep schedule again. Because I just can't put myself to bed. I just stay up and up and up. Okay, what do we got from the mysterious contractor? Bike on fire, no more than 12 faults, and drive on wheel. On one wheel. He's going to give me 10 acorns for this, which is very kind of him because acorns are very difficult to come across. That's the stuff you gotta buy with real money. Okay, it's an easy contract. I got this. 12 faults is super generous. We can do this in 12 faults. Faultlessly would be a different story, but 10 faults or 12 faults, we can do 12 faults easy. Look at this. I'm burning through faults. It doesn't even matter. We're already halfway down the track. Oh, right. I'm on fire. That makes this obstacle a little bit different. It means I got to get out of here. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to die there. That's fine. Oh, just barely. There you go. Boom. Luna pronounced it as Chipapachinso. Chipapachinso. That'd be a great video. Just like quickly, just really flashing through like random content creators across YouTube and Twitch, all trying to pronounce Chilapachino, and just tallying them to see which ones get it and which ones don't. Actually, back like a long time ago, back when I didn't really know what kind of content I wanted to make online, I remember Cuphead came out, and I had the brilliant idea of doing a cross-creator Cuphead compilation, like YouTubers, Twitch streamers, anyone that was playing Cuphead, and just kind of like chopping up notable moments of the game and everyone's experiences with them, just showing different creators struggling in different parts. I think it's a really cool idea. Like even in 2022, I have never seen anyone do this. Like there's lots of people that make like, you know, like streamer cuts and edits and stuff. I think that's cool, but like one that like, how about like an edit that's focused on a game and showcases different streamers all struggling with the game in different ways? I think that's a super cool idea. I've never seen anyone do that. And I had that idea back then, and unfortunately I literally couldn't do it because Vegas could not handle the amount of long video files that I was dragging into it. Because Vegas is such garbage video editing software, it wasn't able to handle like its cache of all the like 3 or 4 hour MP4 files I was dropping in, so it just kept crashing every time I opened the project file to work on it. So I was literally physically unable to edit that. But I really wanted to. I thought that was a super cool idea. And then after Cuphead, I mean, who knows? Just any time there's like a new game that comes out that everyone's playing, it'd just be cool. Cool to do that. I would definitely watch someone that's doing those edits, but I haven't seen anyone do that. I don't know anyone that's doing that. It's such a cool idea, and no one does it. I could do it, but that'd be a total shift in content for me. That'd be me saying goodbye to everything that I currently do now just so I can make a new kind of content. It sucks. I've got lots of ideas for content, but I just don't have the time in the world to do it, man. If I had like 60-hour days, I'd be putting out so much more content, because I've always just got so many good ideas that I have to just say no to, because I already devote my time to other things in life. It sucks. I should just be hiring other people to make this content for me, because I really want to see this content exist. Some of the ideas and stuff that I have for music or videos or whatever. Just hire someone else to do it, because I apparently don't have the time. Start a company. Yeah, a company based around making derivative content. I'm sure that'd be profitable. Just a cabal of content creators that all make content based off of other people's content. That sounds about right. That's 2022 marketing. And I'm sure that wouldn't suffer from our current copyright climate in any way. Getting hungry. That little microwave meal I had before the stream wasn't enough. Big surprise. It's okay, I don't want to stream for longer than another hour anyways, so not too worried about it. I'll enjoy a nice meal and some sleeping dogs after the stream. Ooh, that was so clean. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. That last obstacle was so clean. Holiday crackers to the rescue. You think I still have those? Those are so long gone. Those would be so stale if I still had holiday crackers in May. No way. I don't know what I have. I think I might still have some Wheat Thins in the cupboard, but I actually don't have a whole lot as far as non-messy snacks go. Hang on. Before we start doing KTM contracts, let's unleash Red Bull as well. We'll do the Bali Forever challenges. First place, don't release gas. Well, I'm glad you guys don't hate these streams. Whoops, forgot. Can't release gas. I'm glad you guys don't hate watching me play this game. Because it is like therapeutic in a way, playing Trials for me. Just because it's a game that I'm so comfortable with, I don't need to like stress about it. I can just kind of chill and go. I feel like there's no other game that's like that for me. Any other game I play is like a chore. Like I really have to dedicate my time and focus and attention to it. But Trials specifically is just a game that I know so well in and out. I don't even have to think about it. I can dedicate such a small portion of my brain to the game itself. It's cool. It's a unique experience. Most games aren't like that for me. But I was worried that because of that, these streams would also be like really boring to watch. Just watching me burn through the game like this, and you don't get to watch all the funny fails and the struggle to actually achieve the challenges. For the most part, we're just zooming. Finish with the squid and get 20 meters of wheelie. You got it. And get first place, of course. That's actually the hard part, is trying to do all that, but then not let Top Canine beat you. I think he does fault though. He usually is scripted to fault at some point. He slipped back there, but he didn't fault. Doesn't matter. We already got this. We did the wheelie. Yeah, it's a comfort game. I guess that's one way to look at it. I mean, maybe not Trials Rising specifically, because while I'm playing this game, I'm still like, oh, I wish it was better, or this stupid glitch, or whatever, but certainly if I was like playing Trials HD, that's a comfort game, man. Oh my gosh. And at this point now, I'm proud to say Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, that's a comfort game. I could, that in the same fashion that I'm playing Trials and I could just kind of talk and not really pay attention to the game. I could just burn through that game so many I know that game so well now. Specifically Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Not even the original. The Switch, Nintendo Switch, Pokemon, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl. I know this game so well now. Some of the post-game, maybe. I don't know the post-game too well. I haven't done that enough times, but in general, like the gameplay experience that is Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'm like an expert at this point. Whew, that was a weird way to do that. It kept me from getting too much speed, which is important considering I can't release the gas, so it's hard to find ways to slow down. Yeah, no! Oh, of course you got stuck and couldn't go either way. Oh, whatever. It looks like we're still gonna win anyways, considering Pop K9 literally crashed. Oh, no. Oh, man. This part right here is going to be really hard to do without releasing the gas. Throttle control is important there. And being able to put on the brakes to stop the airwaves from pushing you back too far. That sucks. That's going to be the hard part. Ooh, that was a weird landing. Okay, round 2. Let's try this again. Oh, come on! Oh, it is so tough to do that without releasing the gas. I'm allowed to fault, technically, but like just actually finishing this in the time limit without faulting is so tough. Or with a fault, rather. If you fault, yeah, the chances of beating this in time is really tough. I don't have any like technique for that. I just gotta keep going at it and hope that one of these times I get it. I feel like I'm already approaching the obstacle from like the only way that you're going to be able to do it. So just gotta keep doing it over and over until it sticks. Ooh, nice. I don't know how that worked. There we go. Perfect. Just barely made it, but nice. That was kind of a stupid contract, but we did it. Red Bull has been unleashed. Let's see what their contracts look like for the round, for the wave. I don't know. Series? I think they're series. I think that's what the game refers to collectives of tracks as. Can't remember exactly. Okay, let's go back to America. Let's go up here and do Lumber Party with KTM. 38 seconds of airtime and catch up with Silver Bullet. That is a lot of airtime. I don't remember this level having that many jumps in it, but I guess it must. 38 seconds. That's like a majority of the track is spent in the air. I should probably hang on. I should probably go like this. I'm going to get way more airtime going straight up like that. Going to maximize each jump in this game, or in this level. Get as much airtime as possible. Considering catching up with Silver Bullet should be pretty easy. Nice, there's a lot of extra airtime just for failing that. Oh, move out of the way, dude. Come on, I got a track to play. There we go. Whew. There it is, it's 38 seconds. Alcatraz, 14 backflips, catch up with Silver. Easy contract, easy contract. Whoa. Hey you guys, how's Animal Crossing sound as a stream game? That's something I thought about. Probably nothing soon, but just as someone that's never played Animal Crossing, would that be entertaining to watch for a public stream? Watching me play through Animal Crossing for the first time? Probably the original one on the GameCube, but I mean, I don't know, whatever one people recommend, I guess. I just don't know if that's the type of game that offers enough active content to even stream it. I don't know what the entertainment is in watching other people play. Is it just seeing what like random seeds they get for their towns, or because I would like to play Animal Crossing at some point. I'm just wondering whether or not it's a stream or not, or if it's just something I should probably just experience on my own pace. Because what I've seen, it seems like the best stream content for Animal Crossing is just checking out someone's already like finished town. Because everyone makes their own towns, so you can just like show off your town and be like, oh look, this is my town. Or you can go look at other people's towns. But like the act of playing the game, I don't know if that's content that would warrant a live stream. It's a game you play for maybe an hour a day because the gameplay is real-time based. Right. So how does that work in the context of an emulator? Is there an internal clock or something? And what does that sync to? Your computer's clock? How would that work? Is it just going to be super broken and not even work? Am I an enjoyer of sim games? I'm an enjoyer of games with an objective. Like, that's really all it is. As long as a game gives me clear and cut objectives, there's a really good chance I'm going to enjoy it. If it's a really loose objective, like in Minecraft, where it's just like, oh, go have fun, then I'm gonna get bored of it really quick. Or if the objective is to beat other players, that's typically not my thing either. But as long as the objective isn't to like compete, then typically I'm down. I'll enjoy it at least to some degree, as long as it's a decent game, right? I'm not like broken or something. So as long as Animal Crossing has active, like, go do this, then go do this, then go do this, then I'll enjoy it. It's been a while since we did this track. Remember this one? My arch nemesis, Memory. Dude, oh my gosh. The objective is to pay off your debt. So you make money in Animal Crossing? That's the objective, is to just find a way to make enough money to beat the game? I guess I'm down with that. That sounds like probably something I'd like. And then I assume the game offers you the freedom to go about making that money in whatever method you see fit. I think that sounds cool. Why on earth am I struggling with this? I mean, I'm struggling with it because I'm approaching it differently than I normally would because of the one wheel objective. But I guess the one wheel stipulation isn't actually affecting anything. I don't really need to be that consciously aware of it. I'm just going to ignore it completely until I just randomly die because of the one wheel thing. And then I'll adjust my playstyle because of that. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm not gonna beat Silver Bullet if I die on every single obstacle. I'm losing so much time. There's another game mechanic I didn't really mention, which is the fact that you lose 5 seconds every time you crash in this game. That normally isn't really a factor, so I just haven't really mentioned it. But for the record, that is a thing that happens, and that's why I'm going to lose this, and I have to restart now. Because every single time I crash and I reset at a checkpoint, that's 5 seconds lost. Which means it teleports Silver Bullet 5 seconds ahead. Which means it's going to be impossible to catch up to him if I keep crashing. I'm going to say no to the Animal Crossing streams then. In general, I want to stream myself experiencing classic games for the first time, but Animal Crossing specifically sounds like something maybe I'll hold off on. Lots of other games to play instead. Kirby, Zelda, basically every Nintendo franchise known to man. Metal Gear. Etc., etc. Dude, Silver Bullet is right there. Oh my gosh, I'm like barely gonna make this contract. It's not even that hard, I'm just stupid. Just keep forgetting obstacles. So that should be it for KTM. So now it's just time for our Red Bull contracts. Siberian Skies, drive on one wheel, no more than 5 faults. Rage comp with Mario 64's jank controls. Are they jank? They aren't, are they? I haven't played Mario 64 since I was like, I don't know, 10 years old. I played it as a kid because my mom would take me to her friend's place, and her friend had kids that were older than me, and so I would play on her friend's kids' Nintendo 64. And the only games I played were Mario 64 and some racing game that I'm probably never ever going to find ever again, which is too bad because I would probably get like a lot of nostalgia if I ever found that. There is a racing game on the Nintendo 64 that I played at my mom's friend's kid's place when I was like 10 years old. It's like genuinely one of my earliest experiences with video games. It'd be crazy to play that like at 25 years old. There'd be a lot of genuine nostalgia for that. It'd feel really weird. But I have no idea what the game was. I have no idea how I would find it. No, it wasn't Diddy Kong Racing. It wasn't like it didn't have like recognizable characters or anything. It was just like a generic racing game. And even then, I assume it was Nintendo 64 because I played Mario 64. So I assume it was on the same console. But maybe I was actually playing a different console and I just didn't know it because I was like 10. Like I didn't have video games. It was hard to even perceive what was going on, so who knows, maybe I was actually switching consoles to play the game. It might have actually been like a PS1 game or something, but it was probably Nintendo 64. I don't know why I would have gone through the trouble of getting him to change consoles to play a different game. But there's some just generic racing game on the Nintendo 64 that's buried somewhere in my mind. What are we doing? Finish under 110 seconds, wheelie 70 meters with the squid. Okay. Come on, Ubisoft, you can do it. I wonder if anyone's heard back yet regarding Hollow-Star's submissions. Like, I wonder if anyone out there has leaked, like, oh, I got my submission back. I'm moving on to the interview round or whatever. Because I certainly haven't heard anything, but also, I don't think anyone has. I don't think, like, it's been long enough yet. I'm excited, man. It'd be like that would be like one of the most exciting moments of my life to check my email and see that I moved on to the interview round for the Hollow-Stars applications. And then what would be even more exciting is obviously after that getting a confirmation that you actually make it. That'd be crazy. I can't even imagine how that would feel. Like, I normally don't get excited about stuff, but like, come on, that's a dream job, literally. That is a dream job for me. How is that not just like everything I've ever wanted? That'd be crazy. I can't even imagine how that would feel. And because of that, I don't have high hopes. Like, I feel like I haven't done anything in my life to deserve that, you know? What have I done in my life that God would look at and he'd be like, yeah, you know what? You deserve this. I'm gonna give you this one. I feel like I haven't earned it, you know? I don't know what I've done. So there's a large part of me that severely doubts I'm gonna get in, but you know, I'm still looking forward to it. And even if I don't get in, like, I'm so excited to watch Hollow-Stars English. I feel like that's gonna reinvigorate my obsession with Hololive. As long as obviously I'm actually a fan of the guys, right? But I feel like that really might like that suck me back in to watching Hololive all the time. I'll watch them play anything kind of thing, you know? The same feeling I had when Hololive English first debuted. I feel like Hollow-Stars is gonna kind of replicate that feeling for me. So even if I don't get to be a part of it, I'm just super looking forward to it anyways, but... He built a chair. That's something. That's true. I should have mentioned that in my application. Like, yeah, I'll do like chair building streams. I hope there's a trap. I mean, it'd be a missed opportunity if there wasn't. But at the same time, I don't know how like I don't know to what extent Hololive cares about political correctness. Like, if there was a trap character, would they be allowed to call themselves a trap, or would that be too controversial? Would they be trying to avoid controversy? I don't know. I mean, obviously it's good for business to avoid controversy in general, so you couldn't blame them if there was like a no trap policy. Like, even if there's a trap character, the word trap is forbidden. But I don't know. It just it's part of like anime culture. Trap is our word. It's a weeaboo word. Let us have this. It'd be so stupid to have a trap and not use the word trap. Maybe I'll be the trap. Hey guys, maybe I'll be the trap. Maybe I'll specifically request that I'm a trap character. Something tells me I don't think I'm quite cut out for the femboy thing. Oh, I'm just sitting here wondering when my headache is gonna get bad enough that I actually want to take a pill for it. It's just kind of idling in the back of my head right now, like, oh, I'm coming. I'm trying to avoid taking a pill because that means I have to get up and refill my water bottle and actually do a proper BRB. If I could just beat the rest of these tracks without taking a pill, I'll just end the stream a little early. That's more ideal. I'd rather do that. Oh, plus I'm getting hot anyways. Oh my gosh. What am I gonna do when summer actually hits? I'm gonna be just dying out here again. Just like last summer, where it's just way too hot. What am I gonna do, man? I hope I can move out to Calgary before then. I really, really hope I can get out of my my apartment contract. Let me tell you right now, if I suddenly came across a whole bunch of money, I'm talking thousands of dollars, the very first thing I would do is buy myself out of my lease here at this apartment, and I'd move to a different place. Because I'm sick of paying for like literally the cheapest apartment I could find, and I'm just getting a very subpar living experience. Because I know I'm not going to have AC when summer comes around. It's going to be another brutal, like 3 or 4 or 5 months, however long it ends up being. I hate thinking about it. I don't want to do that again. I went through that last year already, and it was terrible. Headaches and sweating and just the worst experience of my life. I had to keep canceling streams or leaving early. But yeah, I can't get out of my lease if I can't like pay for all the months that I would be leaving early for, which would be still a few. Still a few. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. How the heck do I do this with the squid? Oh, just kind of like that, I guess. Just kind of very awkwardly. There we go. Omega Alpha. You know, I never learned what Omega Alpha is. What is that? Is that an active thing that's happening? Is this a like it's not, they're not supposed to be a streamer, are they? I don't understand who or what Omega Alpha is. Are they just a Twitter account? I don't understand. It doesn't help that that happened while I just wasn't paying attention to Hololive in general, but... okay, this is, I guess, the last thing before our next stadium final. No lean, sorry, what was it? No lean and what? Yeah, just 180 seconds. I think probably... I'm gonna count on the Rhino for this one. I'm gonna hope we can get through with the Rhino. Because it's always harder doing no lean challenges with the Mantis. It's just sometimes required. You know, effectively required. In general, I feel no lean challenges are easier to handle with this big boy, the Rhino. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that from that checkpoint with the Rhino, so I'm going to have to do this all in one sequence using my speed from the last checkpoint. Okay, I'm just going to say no Rhino on this one. This thing does not have the acceleration for this. Fair enough. Okay. This is going to be a challenge then. Oh my gosh. Nice. Very nice. Can't believe I can't believe I landed that. Ugh. I'm allowed to fault, but again, that 5-second penalty for faulting is going to count towards my time, and I only have, 2 more minutes to beat this, so... Oh, come on, man. You couldn't have just hit the checkpoint before crashing? Ooh, I did not think I was going to land that. That was a surprise. I was disguised by the foreground, so I couldn't actually see what my approach was looking like. Let me wait. There we go. Didn't want to try to make that jump before the digger was hit. Ugh. Nice. Okay, that wasn't so bad. They were pretty generous with the time, all things considered. Okay. Alright, so specifically because I have a headache and I don't feel like hitting up a BRB to get more water, we're gonna do this and then I'm gonna end the stream. We're gonna get our Trials trophy and then that's it. Oh, Alpha was to be the managerial face of EN, but really nothing was ever done with the character. Last thing they tweeted was the Stars EN applications and then radio silence. Interesting. I mean, not a bad idea to have, a managerial face for the English-speaking community. So I wonder why that wouldn't have fallen through. Meanwhile, there's now a second face for the managerial side for the JP talents, right? I don't know her name, but I think there's a new one. I think I saw some clips or something of a new one. KTM's got themselves all over this track. Look at this. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why did I stay up so late? Like a clown. What is wrong with me? And the whole time I was awake, I was like, oh, this is so stupid. I'm going to be paying for this tomorrow. And yet I just did it anyways. I just stayed up because I've got no self-control. The nice thing about scheduling streams to be at like noon is that it forces me to go to bed at least a relatively decent time. But if I don't actually have a stream scheduled, suddenly like there's no reason to go to bed early. So I just stay up late. It's like I have to stream every day if I want to keep my sleep schedule in check. Oh. Okay, it's just us and Top K9. On this is like, I don't know if I made this clear. This is the final Supercross track. These tracks where it's like I'm racing against 7 other guys and then 3 other guys and then it's just down to the one-on-one. This is the final one. This is the last time we're gonna, I mean, it's not the last time we're gonna do it because we'll be revisiting this for contracts and stuff, but as far as, you know, like there's no new ones, so this is it. And he messed up too, so it's all good. There's one last finale track, but it's not a proper motocross because like it's literally just you as the champion. You're not racing anyone else. And the crowd goes wild, huh? League 9-3, you get the Red Links Pro helmet. Yeah, so there was another set of hard tracks. That's what I thought. I was like, that's not really all of them, is it? League unlocked. Race! You've proven you're up to the toughest trials challenges. Your dedication has earned you an invitation to the most extreme tracks you've encountered yet. Good typo, guys. Game's been out for like 5 years, still got typos. Hasn't been 5 years. It's been, what, 4 years? The beta was nearly 5 years ago, though. Cool typo. Okay, never mind. I was right, because these are just the extreme tracks. Yeah, that was it for the hard tracks. Okay, I don't know. There were fewer hard tracks than I remember there being. Okay. So next time we stream, very exciting, we've unlocked the extreme tracks. Which are some of the hardest tracks in the game, of course. And along with those, of course, we're going to unlock the next wave of Red Bull contracts, which are going to be some of the hardest contracts in the game. So the difficulty level is finally going to really ramp up next stream. There were some tricky things we did today, but like proper challenges are coming. Oh, just yawning and yawning because I destroy myself. Alright. I'm gonna go make pizza and then hopefully go to bed early. Even though I only just woke up like 5 hours ago. Thanks, you guys, as always, for coming out to my silly streams where we just do nothing. We just hang out and be bros. Thanks for being bros with me. I didn't actually give myself any music to play the stream out with, did I? Nope, of course I didn't. I got more drum and bass, though. Let's see what... let's listen to the Kings of the Rollers single. That works. Okay, well, I'll see you guys on Monday with Dance of Fire and Ice. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not actually playing this music, am I? I just realized I'm muted. Hang on, hold on. Hold on, what a mess. What a mess this is. I've blundered it. I've blundered it, haven't I? There we go. Okay, I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.